Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we're going to take a look at a brand new 2022 Salem 27RE travel trailer. We're going to take a few minutes, walk you through the inside and outside of the RV. Then we're going to close it all up and show you what it looks like closed. We'll be right back on the inside. All right guys, we're now up inside the brand new 2022 Salem 27RE travel trailer here. We're gonna spin our way through the back side here and then we'll work our way up front. So first things up, we are looking at the door side or awning side slide out here. This has a booth dinette with what they refer to as a Versa lounge. So the middle dinette seat here, the back will actually flip one side or the other, so you can have it as your booth dinette or an extra seating lounge area, depending on how many people you might have in the RV. When it's in booth dinette mode, it will also make into a bed. There's storage underneath of the booth seats as well. Your sofa will actually fold down and make into a bed also, and then there's storage under there as well. And you can kind of see it here, the little Versa Lounge advertisement that they show. They're currently using the pull down roller shades for their window blinds. Across the back of the RV here, we have two push-back recliners. They are completely freestanding, so you can move them around as needed. Big windows overlooking the rear of the RV area here, and all three of those do open. Electric fireplace, which is basically a nice fancy space heater. You have a Furrion soundbar / stereo there, and plenty of room for a TV to be mounted here as well if you want to watch TV. Satellite cable hookups also right there. The Salem camper does come pre-wired for satellite or cable on the side of the RV. So if you go to a campground that has those features, you could plug right in. The island here, you have the high-rise spring sprayer faucet, double bowl sink, little strainer cover there, and you do have some storage under the island area as well, both in the cabinet area there and on the side. Two electric outlets on the back side. Nice sized pantry here on the left. Some storage below the counter and three drawers down below as well. Traditional microwave. You have the Greystone oven with the built-in light up knobs, 3-burner stove top. The window behind the oven there does open as well. And then you also have that glass lid on the oven, which kind of acts as a backsplash, or will flip down when you're not using it and give you a little more counter space. Traditional hood range light and fan. And then you have the Everchill 10.7 cubic foot 12-volt refrigerator. Mostly the linoleum floor except for right in the slide areas. Propane leak detector. One of your air conditioner and furnace controls here, some light switches, and then it is pre-set up for King Wi-Fi Connect. If you wanted to add something like that aftermarket, talk with your salesperson about that. They'll be glad to go over that with you. Here you have one of your slide controls and one of your awning controls as well. Electric box with the breakers and fuses. And then here is the other slide control, the other awning control. There's a dimmer light switch here as well for the living room area. There's a couple other light switches, water heater on gas switch, the electric switch is outside, and your monitor panels, water pump, all that stuff right here. Behind this door is your bathroom area. So you have your traditional medicine cabinet here and then a little cabinet on the side as well. Decent amount of space in here. Foot flush toilet. There's heat and AC both in the bathroom area here. Bedroom area here, you have hanging closet and some cabinet space up above. The bed does raise up, and you could get into the storage compartment area from outside there if you needed to as well. But then you have these little totes down below, and you also have a little area below that for like putting your shoes or something. And then there's a little hamper basket on the right as well. Window on both sides of the bed, and both windows do open. There is a nice sized closet there. TV hookups, so if you wanted to mount your TV here at the foot of the bed, you could. And there is actually quite a bit of room at the foot of the bed. So this bedroom's actually pretty spacious. You could definitely come in here, get dressed, change your clothes, all that type of stuff, and not have to worry about, kicking somebody out of the RV to do so. So there's plenty of room and privacy area in here. And this one was also ordered with the optional second Coleman AC, which is basically just a drop-in AC, and this is going to cool off your bedroom tremendously. Really nice setup here. And the back AC is a ducted AC, also by Coleman. All right, guys, we are going to head outside. I want to show you around the outside of this unit, and then we'll come back in and close it up and show you what it looks like closed. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, guys, we're now back on the outside of the brand new 2022 Salem 27RE travel trailer here. We're going to start here on the door side, kind of spin our way around here. So first things up, this is an aluminum sided exterior RV, wood studded construction. 5/8 tongue and groove plywood floor, 3/8 walkable roof. Does have a one-piece roof material, but again, you do have to get up on the roof and inspect them from time to time, check your seals, check your seams. You can actually see up there on the roof right there, plumbing stack vents, ACs, skylight, whatever might be up there. You got to get up there, guys, check that stuff out. This particular unit has 2 power awnings on it. Both have adjustable arms for tilting for water runoff purposes. You also have manual overrides in the front arm head of each awning. The main awning does have an LED light strip. The second awning currently does not. You have a fairly large storage compartment area here. Back in here is a light, and there's also the manual crank for the power tongue jack in case it ever fails. There's a bit that comes with it for the traditional scissor jacks with the JT strong arm bar as well. They also do a little dry erase board material on the back of the storage door here, so you could kind of make yourself some notes. 2 outdoor speakers. There's an electric outlet and also a cable outlet here as well in case you wanted to hook something up here, a small TV or something for outside use. They are using the step above step by More ride. Comes down, touches the ground, adjustable feet, rated for 500 pounds, so it is a little stronger than a traditional hover style step. Large folding entry handle to help get you in and out of the RV. Traditional RV entry door and screen door. Big windows here, which you've seen when we were inside overlooking the campsite of your RV. There is also a little advertisement here talks about the heated enclosed underbelly with the removable panels. So in case there is a malfunction in the bottom of the RV or something, it does have removable panels that'll come apart in sections, so you could work on it easier. Hopefully you never need to do that, but it's nice, a little bit easier to work on than the traditional one-piece underbelly models. Traditional 4-inch square tube bumper here on the rear of the RV, spare tire mounted on here. This was ordered with the outside utility shower feature as well, so you have hot and cold water on the back here. Your city water inlet goes in right here along with the gravity fill fresh water tank. Up top there is pre-prep for the Furrion observation camera or backup camera. Talk with your sales guy about that. Those are really nice to have. It lets you basically see behind you when you're driving down the road or backing into your campsite. Right here on the back corner is your cable / satellite inlet. You have two of them, basically satellite and cable. The slides are pre-set up for Solaire slide toppers, the little brackets on the corners of the tops of the slides here. So if you wanted to add a slide out awning cover to the slide out, talk with your sales guy about that. Those are nice to have as well. Just kind of helps, again, shed away some water, helps keep the sun from getting to the roof there. As far as leaves, twigs, debris, you know, that sunlight coming down, heating up that roof and stuff. It's just kind of nice having that little shade over top of it sometimes. The roof of a slide out is not as thick as the main roof, so it does heat up a little bit more than the traditional roof of the RV. Stove exhaust out right here. Down below here, we have our dump area. So your gray, galley black, everything dumps out of this one section right here. You have a few different pull handles. We have our detachable power cord. This one was ordered with the 50 amp electric service due to having two ACs, so it is detachable. There's low point water drains right here, and also the black tank flush is located right here as well. On the corner here, you have your furnace exhaust out area. The 6-gallon gas electric water heater also located here on the corner. This has a 1 1/16 drain plug in lower middle, electric switch to turn it on electric in the lower left corner here. And then you have your pressure relief valve up in the top center. Make sure you relieve the pressure before you try to drain it, very important. Next up is going to be some important informational stickers here. The first one is going to be your main data sticker. Has production date, VIN number, axle sizes, but most importantly here it has the gross vehicle weight. That is the hitch weight, axle weight, everything combined. Do not exceed that number. Next up is the unloaded vehicle weight sticker, basically telling you what it weighed when it rolled off the assembly line, and it also has the length on it. Next up is going to be your cargo carrying capacity sticker, just telling you how much gear you can load into the RV. And after that, we have our tire sticker. Most importantly here is telling you tire pressure. Very important, guys, to maintain that tire pressure. Don't let it drop too low. You have some lower diamond plate metal here on the front with some smoother metal rolling up to the top. There's a battery disconnect down here. Room for 2 batteries. It comes with 0 from the RV maker, but it does come with 1 from Couch's RV Nation when you buy from them. Wherever you buy from, make sure you at least get 1. You need to have 1, but there is again room for 2. Power tongue jack, manual override, light built in, heavy duty safety chains, 2 5/16 hitch ball, breakaway cable, 7-way Bargman wiring plug, all right there in the front section here. Unit comes standard with 2 20-pound propane tanks. This customer opted in for 2 30s. So you get a little bit taller cover and everything. Again, 30-pounders are just a little bit bigger. Also, you'll notice the Blue Ox Sway Pro brackets there on the V part of the frame, and you've seen some of that hitching in the storage compartment area there. That is a really nice weight distribution hitch system this customer chose to go with, and that will help you a lot when traveling down the road. Talk with your sales guy about either that brand or another brand, whatever you may want, but definitely do like the Blue Ox setup, guys. Thanks again for checking out this portion of the video. We're going to head back inside, close it up. I want to show you what it looks like closed. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, guys, we are now back inside the new 2022 Salem 27RE here. And we're going to close up these slides. Again, I want to show you what it looks like closed. So right when you walk in the main entry door here, you have a slide button here and another slide button back there. So this particular unit was set up with this slide being our big slide and on the door side. Then the one by the monitor panel is actually the kitchen slide. So we're going to hit the button and bring this room in here. So when we hit this button, that is a flush floor slide. So it actually has to kind of come up over the main subfloor and slide in. So very important to make sure when you're running this in that the floor is clean. You don't want anything in the floor, rocks, pebbles, kids' toys, or anything like that, because it will run it over and possibly damage your floor or your slide out. So you kind of see here when this is all the way in, it gets very, very close to your island area here. So you're not really getting in here to do anything with that stuff when it is closed up. Now you could still get to your refrigerator with that slide closed. Okay, so for the next slide here, we're going to run this one in. And again, this is the same thing as the other one. It's a flush floor slide, so it's going to have to slide up and over that subfloor. So when you hit the button, you kind of see it come up a little bit. Now when this one comes in, it's going to do the same thing. It's going to get real close to that island and also the wall here where we're at. So we're not really going to be able to get back in behind here. But again, very important, guys, to make sure that the floor is clean before you run this in and out, or in mostly. And you can see how close it gets right here. So you're not really getting back there when this slide is closed. However, you can still completely come in, use the restroom, get to your master bedroom area here, and use that portion of the RV when you're traveling down the road, you know, as far as stopping at a rest area or sleeping in a Walmart parking lot or something like that. If you're tired, you can actually come in and use your bathroom, sleep on your bed, and not have to open up the RV. But if you are going to use the back part of it here, you're going to at least have to bump out this one slide to do so. All right, guys, thank you again for taking the time to watch my RV videos. Really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're interested in keeping up with more videos. Thanks again, guys.